Hey everyone, it's Jody.
And Chris.
This is Game Watch, and this is our first episode of the Weekly Watch.
It's basically where we go around, talk about all the things happening new in the gamings, opinions, rants. I don't know, it's a new format. We're trying it out. Tell us what you think.
Alright, so we're going to jump right into it. Xbox is getting a new system update, and from the looks of it, it looks pretty clean. It looks like they're kind of taking away that Windows 8 kind of look, which, I mean, in my opinion, I didn't really like it. It was kind of hard to get to where you wanted to go.
I think that's the goal here. I mean, it definitely looks better. They've taken away a lot of things, and it looks like they're really trying to listen to the fans and give people what they want. That way you can get better access to the games, get right to what you want to get to, and save all the other stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, and they got some more customization options in there, like if you wanted to add more or take away less and everything. So, it looks like a pretty solid update. I don't have an Xbox personally, but I think it looks good.
Plus up to Xbox for listening to the fans. I mean, that's always a plus.
Yeah, sure is. Also, Xbox has some new controllers coming out. And
yes,
they look good.
Yeah, well, one in particular.
The Patrol controller. I think that's what it's called, the Patrol controller.
Oh, no. This controller is gorgeous. If you haven't checked it out, we'll put a link in the description. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you call it. Like, it's a dark grayish blue with...
like, gray accents in it.
Oh, no.
And then it has, like, this textured grip on it. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that controller just looks amazing. It makes me feel bad that PlayStation doesn't make controllers like that.
Yeah,
it's like, man, come on. And then here you can. They also have their customization website or whatever, where you can make your own controllers with the custom colors and everything like that. Yeah. I mean, yeah. When it comes to listening to fans, I think Xbox has a good ear out.
Xbox is trying to win this console award.
Yeah,
like, they're really trying to step it up and do that, and yeah, I like it.
Yeah. They also got these other two colors, though. They're not as good as the Patrol one, but
no.
They got this, I think they called it either Lava or Magma or something like that. You'll see it, but it's red and kind of fades up to this black color. I think that one looks pretty cool, too. And then they have this gray and green, lime green in the back. It looks kind of basic to me.
It is. I mean, it's a step up from the controllers, but I feel like this should go like, if someone's buying a new Xbox One or the new, what is it, Xbox Scorpio or something like that?
Xbox One X.
X?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They should include the basic one in there. But the Patrol, awesome.
Yeah, it is. Also, Spyro the Dragon could be making a comeback on PS4. So after the success of Crash Bandicoot and how much like success that's actually been getting, Activision's like, okay, all right, we got a couple of other games in our pocket too that we can remaster. They never said Spyro. But if you look at some of their tweets, you can kind of tell they're hinting at some Spyro. What else are they talking about? I think Activision, this is what they're going to be bringing. And I think it's a smart move too, because they have old fans of the original series, like on PlayStation 2 and everything, but you also have new fans from like Skylanders and everything. So I think this could be a real seller for them.
You know, I really don't have much to say about Spyro. I love Crash Bandicoot. I think it was awesome. But yeah, once again, kudos to Activision for listening to fans and giving people what they want. I know people love Spyro. I never really got to play it too much, but I think it's cool they're going to be bringing it back, and I like to see what else they're going to be bringing back.
Yeah. BioWare Montreal.
No, shut down.
Shut down.
Closed for business.
Goodbye.
Well, I mean, it's no surprise. I mean, with the fail of Mass Effect Andromeda, I mean, yeah. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody.
I mean, this just goes to show, if you mess up, there are consequences. And they got the ultimate consequence. Now, EA's saying that they're merging with EA Motive, and I think EA Motive's the guys that do Star Wars Battlefront and everything. But nah, they just closing it. They closing it.
I mean, it's a complete failure. I mean, if you haven't checked out our video on why this game is so bad, definitely check that out.
Yeah.
But no, this is not a good game at all. What you should check out is the first three in the trilogy. Amazing game.
So great. They're good games. Do yourself a favor. If you played Mass Effect Andromeda as your first entry into the Mass Effect series, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry you had to experience that, but definitely check out the first three. I promise you, they're a lot better. Also, something that didn't help out was that Corey Gaspur, the designer who worked on Mass Effect 2, 3, a little bit Dragon Age, and was going to work on Anthem, he actually died earlier this week. It's sad. It's sad. He was young. I think he was 41 years old.
Wow.
But yeah, he rest in peace to him. He brought us some good games, and he did some good work over there in BioWare before it closed. Batman: The Telltale Series Season 2, The Enemy Within.
Awesome.
Is out.
Awesome. Go stop the video and go pick up the game now. If you haven't got this, go get this. I don't care what nobody else says. We did a review of it. Check that out. This game is amazing.
Phenomenal. I mean, it's one of the best Telltale episodes I played in a long, long time. Like, it just brings me back to Walking Dead Season 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Where, like, your choices really do matter. It's a great game. It's only episode 1 right now, but I think you should go ahead and get that season pass.
Yeah, no, don't waste time. Don't just go trying to dip your foot into the water. Go ahead. You're going to be happy that you did it. Get the season pass for $15. It's worth it.
Yeah.
They started off right, and I can't wait to see where they're going to go with this. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah, sure is. Also, Overwatch. They're having they brought back the summer games earlier this week, where you have a couple of new game modes. You can get some new loot boxes and maybe some new costumes and gear and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool if you're an Overwatch player. That's definitely something to look out for. I think it's a cool thing to bring back since last year.
I don't have a lot of experience with Overwatch. I've seen it. It looks really cool. It definitely looks cool and fun to play. But when I saw the summer games, I was just thinking like, oh, that looks like Rocket League. Why is Rocket League in Overwatch?
Yeah.
Like, or basketball. That was really the only two games I've seen. Like, okay, I can play NBA 2K to play basketball, and I can play Rocket League. I don't have to do that in Overwatch. I was just thinking like, why would you make me do that?
I think it's fun for people because people get sucked into one game and then it's like all they play. Same thing, like people will do that with Call of Duty and everything. I'm sure if they put out a game mode for Call of Duty and those people that are only into Call of Duty, they're grinding because they want every piece of loot that they can get. Loot will get some people.
Maybe so, but I just can't imagine going around like shooting guns to score a goal or make the giant size soccer ball go into the goal. It just, I don't know, but it does. For fans, I think it's cool.
Yeah. For fans, I think it looks pretty fun. Call of Duty is getting the third DLC pack. It's going to feature 4 new maps and another mode. I think another mode for zombies. So Absolution. I'm kind of over Call of Duty right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like repetitive to me, and I'm not really into the future stuff. What I will say is World War II.
Looks good.
It looks good. It looks like they're going back to traditional Call of Duty, which I've been wanting for a while. I'm past this future stuff.
I think it's funny that it took Battlefield 1 for Call of Duty to finally decide, oh yeah, let's go back to World War I where we started. We used to do that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm happy about that. But Absolution is out. It's the third DLC pack.
Yeah, and I think
you're fans,
I think this will run you like $15, so not a bad pickup if you're a fan of the Call of Duty series.
Yeah.
So go ahead and check it out. Also, Nintendo, they're having the World Championships in 2017. So yeah, they're bringing it back. I think the last one they did was in 2015. So it's pretty cool. It's where you come together. You can play some of the older games, some of the newer games, and competition stuff. They used to do it a lot back in the old days. So.
Well, I remember, like, growing up, there was a movie called The Wizard. And basically, like, a boy going around. He had, of course, the Power Glove. He's playing, I think, Super Mario Brothers 3. And he's the world champion trying to go through and win. And it was a really cool movie. So if it's anything like that, then it kind of fulfills a childhood dream of mine. I'm down. I'm excited. It's cool. It looks like they have locations throughout the United States.
Yeah.
New York, Chicago, Minneapolis, Seattle, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Dallas, Miami, and it looks like Best Buy, is hosting it or doing it.
Yeah. So if you go check in at your local Best Buy, you should be able to get some more information on it if you're interested in doing the qualifiers. So, yeah. Definitely check up on that if you're interested. You can be a part of Nintendo history.
That's huge bragging rights.
Yeah.
World champion.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. And they're going to be bringing in some Switch games, too. It's looking like. So it looks like they're going to have ARMS there, some Splatoon, and some Mario. So.
Okay, yeah.
Looks cool. Looks cool.
Valve. Okay, if you have not heard of Valve.
Damn it, Valve.
Have you not heard that Valve has put out a new video or the announcement for Artifact?
Artifact. That sounds pretty cool, Chris. What's Artifact?
Oh no, it sounds amazing. Like,
yeah. Artifact.
Is it a first-person multiplayer?
Like,
is it some sort of
another MMO?
World?
I don't know.
Dota. It's actually a Dota card game. First of all, I have to explain what a Dota is anyway. So this is no one asked for this.
Come on, Valve.
No.
Come on, Valve.
Yeah.
I know y'all making some money off of those microtransactions.
Well, first of all, let me say this: Steam is amazing. I love Steam.
Yeah.
And I love most of the games that you put out. Half-Life series, amazing. Left 4 Dead, Portal, all great games. But who came up with the idea to make a Dota card game? Like, were the fans really asking for this?
No, they weren't. You can see in the reaction clip. We'll definitely have that in the link. I will have the link in the description.
Yeah.
But the reaction's hilarious. Nobody won this game.
Artifact. It's such a great name. It sounds like it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it sounds exciting.
I would have loved had this been a first-person shooter, done, or anything else, but a card game.
Not just a card game, Chris. A Dota card game.
For the people who like Dota but don't have a chance to play Dota, they should invest their time into a Dota card game.
That's what they said. It makes no sense.
That's true, but I have to think, like, surely no one just decided to come up with this game from nowhere. They had to market test this. Like, fans had to been asking for this. But after that reaction, like I said, the video, everyone's going. Like, nobody was excited about this.
Nobody wanted this.
Why? How?
Yeah.
Valve, please make Half-Life 3. Or, better yet, make any other game besides a Dota card game. Give me Left 4 Dead 3. You can take my money now. You don't even have to tell me when it's going to be out. Just tell me, hey, we're making Left 4 Dead 3 and there's no microtransactions. Take it all now. You can just take it from my paycheck every week. Go ahead. I'll go ahead and pay now for this.
All right. Well, the next thing we have here is PlayStation 4. All PlayStation 4 consoles are going to be getting a firmware update.
That's nice, especially after Xbox system update.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to release on all PS4 consoles, but it really seems geared to PlayStation 4 Pro users because you're going to be able to stream Twitch 1080p, 60 frames per second.
That's really nice. I know, especially like for us content creators who want to do things like, I'm thinking about we need a PS4 now. I mean, I know we're rocking the regular PS4, but we have to go Pro just for that.
Yeah, might have to go Pro. Because, I mean, and they're also going to have little smaller updates in there just to make the software a little bit more fluid and everything. You can check in your downloads just by the quick menu and everything, but it really seems like they're just trying to improve little things, but that PS4 Pro Twitch thing, man.
Yeah, that's a seller.
Yeah, that's a seller.
Well, let's talk about NBA Live 18. The demo just came out.
Yeah.
We both got to try it and play it. Jody, what did you think about this game?
I'm not that impressed. I'm not. I mean...
Really? But it's live, though. It's like, it's NBA Live.
Nobody care about no damn NBA Live. I played it, and I don't see why somebody would get NBA Live over NBA 2K. I don't see why. 2K is just obviously the more superior choice. I played it, and they're trying to do their my career thing. I forget what they called it, but
the one,
I think that's what they called it. The one mode,
Streets or League, Streets versus the League.
It just didn't seem good. I didn't like the menus and everything. It didn't seem as alive as 2K did. Because in 2K, you got the crowd and everything. Everything's alive, And when we played this, when the first game that we booted up, there was like maybe 10 black guys standing in a group with the same striped shirt on, just different colors.
This is the same white guy with the hoodie and hat.
With the hoodie and the hat and the glass.
Different colors.
And it didn't seem as good as 2K. It still feels a little bit clunky, like it's not as smooth and fluid, the gameplay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like hard to get into. So I don't know. I'm not going to be picking up NBA Live. If you're a fan of sports games, which I'm not even that big of a sports game fan, I just don't think this is better than 2K.
When NBA 2K is doing such a better job, they're already like the standard. That's what people go to. They love it. They love the franchise, and they're doing an amazing job with it. Yeah. You have to come out and be completely different or just absolutely better.
Yeah.
But this looks like it's just a failed attempt. I mean,
you can't win over the crowd when you release an NBA Live game every 2 years.
Right.
And NBA 2K is doing one every year on the dot. You can't just say, no, we're not going to do an NBA game this year.
But maybe they were just spending like 2 years to like really work on this game to make it such a great game.
But it doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't look like it at all. I was just trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like the 2 years were wasted. Like they decided, like they came up with this like a few months ago and decided, oh yeah, let's put in.
Let's copy and paste a little bit of 2K and
add a random black guy and a random white guy into the crowd and call it a day.
There we go. Somebody will buy it.
But it did look good though. I mean, the players.
Yeah, the players did look good. The graphics and in game, like the players, they did look pretty good. Yeah. Check it out. The demo's out. You can try it yourself and
tell us what you think down in the comments section. We want to hear what you have to think about NBA Live 18.
So the next story is No Man's Sky.
I feel like this is kind of turning into a rant, and I'm not just trying to be so critical of games, but this week there's a lot of things out there that just kind of they got up under my skin. This is one of them.
So No Man's Sky is got an update. It adds multiplayer and 30 hours of story.
And much more.
Yeah.
The problem with this, Jody, is that these are all things that fans already paid for. We're just now getting it, though. These are things like your 30 hours of story.
We should have had this at launch.
Exactly.
Which was, by the way, over a year ago.
Multiplayer, which was promised. Like, this is a thing. Like, it was said that it was going to be multiplayer. Can you play with your friends? Mm-hmm. The developer said out his own mouth. Yeah,
you can.
Nowhere to be found.
I mean, it looks like they're going in the right direction, and kudos to them for staying and sticking with No Man's Sky after all this.
Exactly, to support, because I found out people really like this game. There's some people that really like it.
They have their fan base. If you go and look at the trailer for it, which to me was like a mediocre trailer, people are actually excited about this update.
Yeah, which is surprising.
Yeah, I didn't know people still played No Man's Sky, but apparently people do, and good for them.
For fans of No Man's Sky, you check out the update. I probably don't need to tell you. You already know about the update.
Yeah.
But for people who maybe didn't know, there's an update for No Man's Sky. Hopefully, it actually makes the game better.
And I saw some of the multiplayer. And it's not like you can just hop online and it's you and your friends or whatever. It's like you're going to cross paths accidentally with somebody. But it's with the whole glitches thing, so it's not actually your avatar or anything like that in there. So, I don't know, it just kind of seemed weak to me. You can't you can't really do stuff together like that.
Oh, okay.
It's just, hey, I see you.
Oh, okay.
You're here.
Like a shadow me.
Multiplayer. I just did quotes.
Ghost me.
Yeah. Ghost
Okay.
me.
And watch Ghost me go around this lifeless planet and find other things.
Yeah.
And do the landscape. And
Build your inventory.
Oh, okay. Take pictures of all the cool things that I've already seen. Just in a different shade and color. That actually sounds really exciting.
No Man's Sky. The update's out. Check it out. Maybe you got it at launch and you haven't played it ever since. Maybe check this out.
I feel like we have to check this game out now with the new update just to see
how much better. Yeah. I'm sure it's better, but I mean, I wouldn't just go out and buy this game. That's kind of why I held out on it, because on it in the first place, and I don't know. They look like they're going in the right direction.
If this game comes out on PlayStation now, I will check it out.
Yeah, I will too. Last but not least, if you're looking to buy Switch sometime soon, you might not be able to get your hands on one.
Why not?
Because the Nintendo Switch is being sued. Yes, a lawsuit is being filed against the Nintendo Switch.
Really? Okay.
There's this company called WikiPad, and apparently their Joy-Cons, little whatever, you know the detachable controllers, the really cool part about the Nintendo Switch. Apparently that's been stolen from them.
Oh, so WikiPad actually came up with this idea of the Joy-Cons?
Yeah.
Oh, so they have like a gaming system or something like that. I've never heard of WikiPad.
No, WikiPad does not have a gaming system. They have a tablet.
Oh, so it's like controllers that go on your tablet.
Controllers that go on your tablet.
To play games on your tablet?
To play games on your tablet. By the way, they haven't updated the WikiPad since 2014.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
It's
maybe I'm sleeping on the WikiPad though. Like, Jody, I'm older. I'm 31. I don't know what's everything that's new and cool. I thought everybody's rocking with the Switch, but tell me, man. I mean, are kids, are these what kids are doing out there in the streets now? Like, is this the underground thing, the WikiPad?
No, nobody's playing the WikiPad. Everybody wants a Switch. Nobody wants a WikiPad.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
I think this is stupid. I think it's some people trying to get some cash, some quick money. I don't think it's going to work.
Well, I guess if you're not making any money off the WikiPad, and you're not going to be able to sell any, then I guess this is really your only way to actually get any money.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you look at the WikiPad, you can kind of see how you would think that, but there's some big differences there, and this is a tablet. Nobody knew about the WikiPad. Nobody cared about it. And it's kind of dumb.
But maybe that's why, though. Now they're trying to bring attention, and they're thinking like, oh yeah, fans know about the WikiPad now, so we're going to get all the kids now.
Nobody wants that. It hasn't been updated since 2014. Even if it had like the best specs. That was how many years ago? 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Technology ages fast. But, yeah.
I don't think this is going to hurt Nintendo, really. It's going to hurt fans.
Yeah.
But it's not going to hurt Nintendo. They're going to sell even more.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the first episode of the Weekly Watch here on Game Watch. Hope you enjoyed it.
Definitely. Please tell us what you think. This is a new format for us. This is our first show. If you liked it, if you disliked it, whatever, put it down in the comments. Let us know. We're going to continue to work on it and build on it. But we definitely hope that you enjoyed it. And if you agreed with it, let us know.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week on the Weekly Watch.
Take care.
I'm Jody.
I'm Chris.
This is Game Watch.